Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT This Morning.
Now at 5 a.m. on WKYT, a Central Kentucky mother is behind bars after police say she drove into a home while intoxicated. We'll have the latest on that case ahead this morning.
A suspect in a car chase that ended in Richmond set to be in court today. Coming up, we'll show you the aftermath of the chase.
And this morning, we have the latest on the tropical storm that's devastating the Philippines. Those stories and more, and breaking news as it happens, coming up on WKYT This Morning. Hello there, good morning and welcome. It's good to have you along. Hope you had a nice weekend. I'm Bill Bryant.
And I'm Rebecca Smith. Really expecting some nice snow this week, which is, I think, a good thing.
Well, I think it is a nice one because it's not much, apparently, here later on in the week. So let's check in with Micah right now, see what is going on in our First Alert Weather Center.
Hey, good morning, guys. Yeah, that's always the good thing about snow, is it just isn't much around here there during, I would say, Tuesday, Wednesday time frame. So we're kicking off the day a good start. It looks like we're kicking off the work week with a pretty nice start to the day. And you can see it's chilly outside, but at least it's dry. 35 there in Lexington. It has actually already started to rise with those temperatures because you're flip-flopping those winds from the north to the south, and that always pumps in that milder air into the forecast. So today, around 49, which is actually above average for this time of year. It'll be windy, it'll be cool, and mostly cloudy, but all eyes are focusing on us tracking that snow potential for tomorrow and off towards your Wednesday. Now, how much are we expecting? When are we expecting it, and who's going to see the most? Well, I'll show you that and have your answers in just a few minutes.
All right, Micah, thank you. We begin with developing news from overnight. The Secretary General of the Philippine Red Cross has released that Tropical Storm Hagapit has now killed 21 people in the Philippines.
The tropical storm is slowing down, but not before drenching the entire country. Tens of millions of people are in the path of the storm. Hagapit is projected to move west today, just south of the capital city of Manila. The storm comes a little more than a year after Typhoon Haiyan struck, killing more than 6,000 people.
A Central Kentucky mother is behind bars this morning after police say she crashed her car into a home. Lincoln
County deputies say 28-year-old Jessica Walls drove into a home on Clark Street in Lincoln County. Her 8-year-old and 5-year-old were in the back seat. WKYT's Sean Moody has the latest on this case. Sean, good morning to you.
Morning, Bill and Rebecca. Investigators said Jessica Wall was unsteady on her feet and irate after the crash. They say she was driving under the influence with her children in the back seat and crashed into a home. This was around 8 o'clock Friday night on Clark Street in Stanford. Deputies say Jessica Walls was driving with one adult and 2 kids in the car when she crashed into a mobile home. Investigators say there were 2 people inside that mobile home at the time. Now, they say when they got there, Walls told them she was the driver and had a strong odor of alcohol on her. The investigating officer said she was unsteady on her feet and screamed at them. They arrested her, but from the jail last night, Walls disputes the deputy's side of the story.
I never was even in that vehicle when he come up. When those officers got there, like I said, I was in the home when the lady called the law.
Now, when asked if she was driving that car, Walls told us she had no comment. Police charged Walls with DUI, resisting arrest, several counts of wanton endangerment, and failure to maintain insurance. At the live desk, Sean Moody, WKYT.
Thanks so much, Sean. 2 people are in custody this morning after police say they led officers on a high-speed chase.
The chase started on Interstate 75 and ended in a residential neighborhood in Richmond. WKYT's Mark Barber is live from the courthouse in Madison County, where one of the suspects is set to be in court today. Mark, good morning.
Good morning, Bill. 31-year-old Johnny Owens, the man who is accused of leading police on a high-speed chase, is facing 11 charges, including wanton endangerment and fleeing or evading police. Now, officers say this chase started on I-75 yesterday when they clocked Owens driving 17 miles over the speed limit near mile marker 86. Now, we're told Owens got off on exit 87 and flew to a neighborhood off the eastern bypass. The police chase ended when officers say Owens blew a tire on Magnolia Way, jumped out of the car, and took off. Police chased him down and arrested him and his passenger, Natasha Johnson. She's charged with public intoxication. We're told a Kentucky vehicle enforcement officer was hurt during the chase. He was sent to the hospital to be checked out and is expected to be okay. Now we're told Owens is scheduled to appear in court today to be arraigned on those charges later today. Live in Richmond, Mark Barber, WKYT.
Deputies in Laurel County arrested 2 men early Saturday morning. One is wanted out of Ohio. Deputies found 34-year-old Joshua Hobbs from Hamilton and 30-year-old James Reynolds from London at a home in Laurel County. They say Hobbs gave them numerous false names, birth dates, and social security numbers. Both are charged with possession of drug paraphernalia. Hobbs faces additional charges of being a fugitive from another state and giving an officer a false name.
A woman who cared for an elderly Boyle County man is pleading guilty to exploiting him for money. According to the Advocate Messenger, Cheryl Reed Tipton misappropriated more than $75,000 of the man's finances. Instead of jail time, Tipton will pay $30,000. She will also go through a pretrial diversion program. Protests against 2 grand jury decisions turned violent Sunday in Berkeley, California. It began peacefully on the University of California, Berkeley campus, but soon turned violent. Someone smashed the window of a store, and when someone tried to stop the vandalism, he was hit with a hammer. Protesters also blocked traffic on a freeway in Oakland, and some also threw rocks and bottles and some explosives at officers.
A Lexington business is expected to open today after being hit by a car over the weekend. Lexington firefighters say a car hit the home health supply store on South Broadway Saturday morning. They think after the driver crashed, he drove off. Police say that driver faces DUI charges. The property manager says the damage in the thousands of dollars. However, she told us that she still plans to open back up today.
A family who lost their home in a fire earlier this year is getting a new one for Christmas. Jody Back from Whitesburg says a fire destroyed her family's home in September. Since then, she says members of the community have come over to help them clean and rebuild.
I had landscaping everywhere. People's kids were carrying my rocks, digging up my flowers, trying to replant them in the other part of the yard. It was just unreal. I never would have expected that many people care.
Back says neighbors have even brought over new ornaments to help them fill their Christmas tree.
A moonshine maker in central Kentucky now has a major investor. According to our partners at the Herald Leader, St. Louis-based producer Luxco bought a 50% stake in Limestone Branch. Beam brothers Stevens and James Jr. opened Limestone Branch 3 years ago. They plan to develop bourbons and rye. They also plan to bring back Yellowstone bourbon. That's a bourbon that goes back to the late 1800s. Limestone will start distilling Yellowstone and aging the product early next year.
A Scott County family is making it their mission that every child who needs a coat this winter will get one. They collected and delivered more than 100 coats to Stamping Ground Elementary School. December 22nd, the Breedys are inviting 19 kids to their house where they will get a new winter coat, hats, gloves, a hoodie, as well as a present and a turkey dinner.
Going by one day at the bus stop, and it was cold. I mean, I had clothes on like I have right now. And I looked out, and there are half the children have T-shirts on, and I thought, this isn't right.
This Christmas, the group is also helping a Scott County family who have an autistic son and a disabled father. They're giving them enough firewood to last through the winter.